to say, George Wallace doesn't do arenas.
Yeah. This is Godfrey we trust.
Blow your ass off
George
the
Wallace
stage.
is Black Jesus of comedy.
He will wipe the fucking slate on
This
stage.
is what happens when the pandemic hits. You're doing
this is Godfrey podcast.
Entertainment capital because you're doing sketches, which is dope. I wish I had done it.
I watched Kountry Wayne doing his he's putting up a lot of stuff. I didn't really know him. I said, that's what I need to do. This guy puts up shit over and over. I said, I'm learning. King Batch, shout out to my man King Batch, to Rennie, D-Storm, his whole crew. I got wind when I watched them putting up content. I started getting influenced by them. They inspired me to get off my ass and fucking go and do shit. And I complimented. I was very, very strategic.
Very complimentary.
And I even said, correct me if I'm wrong. I said that. What the fuck were you looking at? You were trying to make him a beef. But here's what bothered me. To Kountry Wayne, I have no beef with you. It's nothing but love. I don't care. But why did you make that same thing for Faison?
Because everybody knows Faison don't take no shit. That's why.
Hey, show Faison's reaction to show Faison. Why didn't you make that video for Faison? That same one for Faison. I'm not threatening you.
Kountry Wayne think that Godfrey saw.
You found a put down. Something
and
it has to be on it.
Faison was, I'm snatching niggas off the stage from now this summer. And here's the thing.
He said, okay, watch this. Here's Faith.
Kountry Wayne think that Godfrey is corny. That's why. He thinks that Godfrey is soft, so that's why he came at Godfrey and didn't come at Faison like that.
Faison Love goes off on Kountry Wayne for telling Godfrey to keep his mouth and says he's snatching Kountry Wayne off the stage next time he sees him. Let's check everything out.
I saw your interview. It was great. Love your energy. You've always been a good nigga. Funny nigga. Smart nigga. True to yourself. This Kountry Wayne motherfucker, this fucking hillbilly ain't never been outside his territory, wherever the fuck he from. Relations, wherever the fuck some hills, where they fuck their own families and shit. I don't know where the fuck he from. But if I see this nigga on stage, I'm snatching this nigga off. That's on camera. I'm snatching this. I'm sick of the bull ass motherfuckers want to talk shit from a safe place, from Club Shay Shay, dick sucking corporation.
Wait, Faison.
See,
can I just say Hold on.
Too much. This summer I'm snatching niggas off stage. Like a napkin and throw him in a goddamn Hudson River. He don't know that.
Oh, snap.
And you got he don't know, Godfrey. He's goofy. He's a fucking hillbilly. He just got electricity.
But you see, this is what I mean, charisma.
But here's the other thing about that. It's like, I've never met Faison, but this dudes that you know, and if you don't know, somebody will call you up and say, yo,
you might not want
to fuck with that dude.
You might not.
And right. Let me tell you something, and this is Godfrey's my brother.
Yes, sir.
So it's why I'm a little amped about it. But
I knew he was gonna be amped.
But here's the thing.
Fresh stem cells.
Godfrey is the dude. Let me tell you something. When the rings come, look.
Is that the big fat Faison liar?
Right. Godfrey's the dude. Like, yo, go home, man.
100%.
Right.
Yo, you go home. You got a future.
100%.
Right.
Yeah.
Godfrey's the dude. And like he's cornbread.
Cornbread or me.
He's the dude that got a future. That thug niggas go. That's why fucking when Faison goes, you a smart nigga, you true to
But here, not to cut you off, but growing up in Chicago, my parents, my father's an educator for 45 years in Chicago. My mother's a nurse, so we're normal life. Not rich, not poor, in the middle. And we would get and they would always go, man, stay in school. Don't they see my dad? How you doing, Mr. Dan? But they would take their hat. My father. My father worked on the west side of Chicago, so I try to tell people. I'm telling you now, man. I know the cats that you know. I know guys like that, but I don't brag.
Mr. Clark.
I'm not a street guy.
Mr. Clark.
I go to Barnes and Noble.
I don't know if you met me. I don't know if you met me.
But he went to college and is a frat guy. But there's another side to him.
Like, it's whatever.
Again, the benevolence has to jump off the page. I'm sorry, but you have to be likable, and that is a key element of being a comedian.
But this is what, Murray. What this is like. Well, I talk to the real people who play spades. Who don't talk to the real?
We played spades in college.
You play spades on your phone.
Crazy J in Jersey,
yes.
or who just Smokey Rob.
Suarez.
They all speak to the streets.
All of them.
Like, what do you?
Capone speaks to the streets.
So it's like,
Talent
stop.
speaks to the streets.
Like, this is like new.
T.K. Kirkland.
Right.
So you
brought me to New York.
And because we got caught up in this COVID shit, and people was home, and your social media blew you up. It's dope that you did that. But like, as if you're under this impression because you got.
We're watching Godfrey Comedy. That's the YouTube channel. Godfrey Comedy. This is his YouTube and Godfrey We Trust podcast. Godfrey is one of my favorite comedians. They're talking about the beef between him and social media comedian. But I guess he's a comedian, but he does social media. Kountry Wayne. Hit the thumbs up button.
At the numbers, that makes you the dopest nigga. That don't make you the dopest nigga.
Today you have. Do you know what I mean? This is.
Yo, shout out to Ha Davis.
Who's
blew
fantastic.
Detroit
represent Ha Davis.
Blew up doing social media, and then did an interview on Breakfast Club and said, "Yo, I thought this comedy shit was easy. Until I started eating. I was eating my balls, and then it was like I had to go back to the lab."
And by the way, Ha Davis, his sketches are fucking hysterical. Like. 100% pound for pound. No one.
Yeah, I like him. Davis is hilarious.
And shout out to King Batch too.
But
I never really got into King Batch.
Like, what gets me mad is that the black community has this kind of this romanticization of everybody's a thug. No, you not.
No.
98% of you motherfuckers don't want no smoke from nobody.
No.
Never.
Right.
And then there's 2% of motherfuckers that want to smoke, 2% that are ratchet motherfucking killers that have no conscience, and 2% that when you speak to the wrong motherfucker like Faison, yo, he's taking up for him because he's like, yo, he's not even that dude. Like, what are you doing?
Does it really feel? Because I'm being honest.
Yeah.
For me, seeing
everybody wants to be a
Country
gangster.
Wayne response of that like that, I imagine that even doing that, making that gesture online, it is by even taking that action, it is a conceit that this is not that hard.
Right.
That it is fundamentally not that tough.
You started in 2016.
If you're shouting online.
If you started in 2016, 2018, you blew up on it, and all of that's dope. I wish we had done it. He's
the early adapters.
But don't disrespect this shit. You gotta be on that stage 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times a night, every night, grinding to get this shit right.
And I want to say shout out to all the comedians in the world who actually go up on stage during the week, who are in those little cafes or the big clubs or the small clubs or starting their own shows, that go up and really take this shit seriously. And I said it, you cannot skip steps, because I'm telling you, the great Tony Wood says, the joke god is going to choke you out. It's coming. And it's the funniest thing. He goes, watch. And when you get too confident, I'm telling you, comedy will knock you off your ass. That's why when I go on stage, this weekend I did 5 shows one night. I did about 9 or 10 of them. We all do about that money. I always feel like the joke god is going to get me. If I don't
joke god.
I got to go up. I'm like always running away from the joke god, like, do your job. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still I still have fear of comedy. I still have a fear. Michael Jordan said it the best too. He said, they said, do you still get butterflies? He goes, every game.
Yes.
I said, if I don't have that, I'm not going to do my best.
Yep.
I don't ever want to be jaded. I always get excited for it's the same thing. And
there's famous dudes who are doing arenas and all kinds of and they suck. And there's dudes who do arenas who are dope. Like the numbers. This is not a meritocracy about what it is. And when it comes down to it, when you get on that stage, right? Everybody knows who's dope.
That's
you
right.
can't. I don't care if you got the arena or not. You know how many times I've opened for motherfuckers who was supposed to be that dude? I hit them with a hot 25 because I was featuring, and then they couldn't follow the smoke, and it was the last show that I did with them. You hit them with the hot.
That's a big ass Cuban wrist.
Kevin does arenas.
Chain he got.
To the comedy clubs.
Workshop shit.
His mother, because he's from the comedy clubs. It's like, look at a Denzel Washington and look at a Samuel Jackson and Larry Fishburne. They go back to theater.
Yes, they sure do.
They go back, and
Yeah.
Fishburne is going back to theater like in the next couple weeks. They go back to theater.
Absolutely.
See, you don't ever
Especially
lose
when
your
you do movies.
foundation. I don't think, and I don't know. Like I said, I don't know Country Wayne. I don't know if he goes up on stage in the middle of the week. I don't know. Maybe somebody.
He said that in the video, but even if he does, if you didn't start from this in a rudimentary, you could.
But I heard that most of his shit was stolen jokes. When I didn't see a special. People said it was a Comic View remade. That's what I heard.
But here's what
I don't know.
But here's what I'm saying. I don't know, and I don't think it was stolen. But I would say it's low hanging. It's low.
Yeah, I didn't see he stole it.
It's
but
low hanging fruit because you don't have 20 years of grinding and going underneath layers to find that joke. Because if you don't really, I get it. If it's just a job and you want to get that paper. But some of us are artists. Some of us want a motherfucker, want our peers to go, yo, that.
Yeah, but I feel for me, if someone's paying money to see me, I want them to go, that was worth it.
Right.
That was wild.
I am very afraid of being mediocre. Even though this business thumbs their nose up at people who want to be really good, I still don't want to be okay. Fuck that. People pay money. Whenever I see people in the audience, I go to some people babysitters. I've seen people leave the shows because they go, we have kids, we got to get our babysit. They did that for me. Yeah. They did that, paid their money. I want to make sure these motherfuckers, boom, oh my God. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I take pride in that. And I have to do this because I said, you know what? They say you should get his ass. Shantae Wayans said, you know, it'd be funny if you just did a character and roasted him in a character. So I'm like,
oh, Shantae Wayans.
I just have this is your president. I just want to say this to you. Lil Wayne, I have no beef with you. I have no problem with you. But I just don't like the way you're trying to play tough guy. And I want to tell you, Lil Wayne, Country Wayne, John Wayne, whatever Wayne you want to be, I have nothing but love for you. But I really am really tired. I'm really tired of your accent. Your accent bothers me. I didn't understand. But I really like everybody wants to make
Get him, Godfrey.
And I have billions and billions of years over you. Millions of years over you. I don't care if you're at your theaters or whatever, but I don't believe you could follow me at any time.
woo! And this is not me, dog. It's just I want. And he listen. He actually talked about my haircut, which I laughed. Yeah. He went there and talked about my haircut, and I said, "Hey,
look at
Country
what
Wayne
Faison put up."
Well, Country Wayne talked about my haircut, which I love my haircut.
He didn't roll his haircut.
But I thought it was funny because that's like high school. Yo, that motherfucker's haircut. They don't wear haircuts like this in Chicago. You don't even know Chicago like that. But I said he looks like, you know, a missing OJ. He looks like a 70s R&B singer. Ain't no women but Yo, Mike, go on. He looks like an old
Get his ass, Godfrey. Get his ass.
His face
throwing
on
out a joke to him
Instagram.
in a when he talked about my hair, I say, you have an old man's face with a 5-year-old body.
Like, come on, dog. It's so crazy because here's the funny thing. one time I get a call from Hannibal Buress.
Hannibal Buress.
Right? I hear Hannibal says, "Yo, I think one of your mans threatened to murder me."
What? Hannibal Buress is like this.
So this is,
hey, I gotta talk to you. I gotta talk to you. Hey, he's like, hey, Dante. No, I don't understand. I don't even know what you're talking about. But someone's trying to kill me. And I said, why in the world would you want to kill me? I said, wow. I don't even understand why anybody. First of all, how did you get my number? And another thing is, I don't even understand how kill and Hannibal Buress is in the same sentence. Now, maybe you're talking about Hannibal the Conqueror. Maybe that. All I do is I just do alternative comedy. I have no reason, so can you help me?
So
amazing.
So I says, I go, Hannibal, what's up? Yo, I went on this dude, because this was when the Bill Cosby thing, and you know I'm a Q.
Oh, right.
I'm a Q.
You're Megan.
And Bill Cosby's a Q.
It's in the same frat. Yeah.
So he goes, and this was before we knew that you know, Bill Cosby. We didn't know.
Somebody reported Hannibal Buress.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And so they held it like the frat was looking at him like.
Hence the locking of the phones. Go ahead.
Sure. And fucking, but the bros,
yeah.
The bros was like, who this motherfucker? Wow. Blah blah blah. But they was chatter about Hannibal Buress. One dude that
Hannibal Buress.
A brother that I know that used to was in my male stripper troupe.
Yes.
Bodybuilder. You
nuts.
know, like
nuts.
You. I mean, I've seen him choke motherfuckers off the ground,
like Darth Vader type shit.
Street dude. So he says to me, man, I'm going through his. I'm a little worried, so I'm going through his Facebook page, and I see he's a big motherfucker, bodybuilder. You know, and I'm looking through the pictures, and I see pictures of you and him from the stripper days, right?
Oh, I know that guy on the right. I better call him.
I think one of your stripper boys trying to murder me.
That's your Hannibal Buress?
That was my, yeah.
Wow. Do it again. Ah! You ready?
I
Go.
can't. You know I can't do it now. Fuck,
come on. You gotta put your head up.
I think one of your stripper friends was telling me they want to murder me.
Well, it's better to go.
Yeah, you coached him.
Now, what I understand is.
What I don't
understand is.
Why you
I don't know why your stripper friend trying to be.
I don't even know threatening me. So I call my man up. I says, yo, I'm dog. First of all, the Bill Cosby shit is true.
Hit that thumbs up button.
Second of
Hit the thumbs up button.
If you threaten to murder somebody, you probably shouldn't do it on a digital social media.
Because you can sue people.
That? Not only that, but there's a digital trail of the fact that you threatened.
This was years ago.
Community guidelines.
Yes.
We're trying to keep this a very safe environment.
So I call my man up. I'm like, dog, please look. Yo, he called me, yo, fuck that motherfucker. When he come to my town, watch, we gonna see. I was like, no. Nah, don't do that. All right, bro. Cause you said so.
Wow.
But we was rallying up.
That's wild.
Regulators, we was rallying up, and I put it
for Hannibal Buress.
And I called
for Hannibal Buress.
And I called up. Well, we didn't. This was before we knew.
But dogs knew. Dead people knew. Beverly Johnson knew.
Regular motherfuckers didn't know.
But my thing is this: he's doing a comedy act. Get the fuck out of here. We're on stage doing comedy. Doing comedy though. But what is up with these non-contextual ass Negroes, man?
Well, because they not
on stage doing a show. Somebody just go up to whatever. And you want to do comedy. You know how animals are nerds.
You know how they was like, yo, this is the industry trying to take a black man down. What? He was trying to buy NBC.
Yes, he was.
Blah, 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 blah. So I says, yo, please, could you drop this? All right, dog.
Oh, shit.
I know how you get down. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, Hannibal, listen, everything's good. You don't have to worry about getting murdered.
Yeah, and now Cannibals hasn't been in comedy for a minute.
Right, you been high now.
He was just on Z-Way.
Oh, Z-Way?
She interviewed him.
Oh,
Just saying.
so-
He's alive.
Good.
He's been seen.
That's my dude, Chicago. You never know who Hannibal's related to. Which is, you know what I mean? He was
Life.
like, you
Life.
never know.
Yeah, you don't know who people connected to, man.
How many?
Hit that thumbs up button, y'all.